In this video, we discuss about the microbial nutrition, bacterial growth and culture media. So, first we discuss about the microbial nutrition. What is the microbial nutrition and how the bacterial growth will be takes place, and what are the different type of culture media. Okay. You see that this is a diagram, right? What is this diagram tell? This diagram is the growth of the bacteria or microbes, how the growth of the bacteria and microbes will takes place. Okay, we study in next slide. Okay, so first, what is the microbial nutrition? Microbial nutrition is the process by which chemical substances are acquired from the environment and used in cellular activities. Right? There are two types of nutrient. First is essential nutrient and another is non-essential. In essential nutrient, there are two types. That is macronutrient and micronutrient. Actually, essential means the body which not synthesized by our body, and we take that nutrient from outside. That nutrient is known as essential nutrient. And nutrients that are synthesized in our body, or the element or the molecules that are synthesized in our body itself, that is known as non-essential. And the macronutrient means the nutrients that required in large amount or huge amount, that is known as macronutrient, such as protein and carbohydrate. Our body requires protein and carbohydrate, right? Without protein and carbohydrate, we can't survive. We can survive without micronutrient, but we can't survive without the presence of macronutrient, because all energy are provided by the protein and carbohydrate. So these are the large taken by in large quantity. So this called as a macronutrient. Manganese, zinc, nickel, vitamins, these all are a micronutrient. Means we need this nutrient in trace amount or in less amount. We not required in large amount. So this is known as a micronutrient. The nutrient that required in small amounts involved in enzyme function and maintenance of protein structure. Required in small amounts and involved in enzyme function. Means when we know that during the conversion of one element into another, some enzyme or some elements, minerals are required for their conversion, for their metabolic process. In TCA cycle or in glycolysis, we know that magnesium ion is required. So these are required in a small amount, but this required. Without their presence, the metabolic pathway will not take place. That's why this element is known as micronutrient or trace element. This nutrient is required, but they are in less amount. Okay, clear? What is nutrition? Nutrition is nothing but a chemical substance that are acquired by our environment. These are the chemical substance that acquired from the environment and used in cellular activity. Essential nutrient must be provided to an organism. The category of the essential nutrients are macronutrient and micronutrient. In macronutrient, the nutrient which are required in large amount is protein and carbohydrate, and the nutrient that is required in a small amount or trace amount is micronutrient, and that is manganese and zinc and nickel. Okay, manganese, zinc and nickel. Next is what is the bacterial growth and nutrition. Already we discussed what is nutrition. Now what is the bacterial growth? Actually, when bacteria bacteria utilize their nutrient or take their nutrient, they is divided by a binary fission and the number of the bacteria will be increased. But that is at a certain point. At some point the growth will be stationary and after that the growth will decline. So bacterial nutrition and culture and culture media are most important for the bacterial growth. What are the most important factors? Bacterial nutrition and culture media. Culture media means the media which we provide for their growth. Means peptone, right? Peptone, like this we provide in culture media for their growth. That is most important factor. Bacterial nutrition and culture media. Chemical and physical factor affecting growth. Next on chemical and physical factor. Chemical factor means any toxic material or other enzyme or pH factor. This all are a chemical factor, not pH. pH is not a chemical, it is a physical factor, right? So toxic material are not present in culture media, enzyme. These are a chemical factor. Physical factor like temperature, pH. These are a physical factor which affect the growth of the bacteria. If temperature is not suitable, then bacterial growth will be decline. And if pH will be not suitable for the bacteria, then their growth will also decline. So chemical and physical both factors are most important for the growth of the bacteria. Next, the nature of bacterial growth. Means which type of bacteria we culture. These are also important. According to that, we adjust the all things. If they are thermophilus bacteria, means that for their growth temperature will be high. If the halophilic bacteria, means the temperature will be low. So it depends on the nature of the bacteria. After that we measure the population size. When the bacteria will be divide, then we measure the population size. This is the population growth of the bacteria. How the bacterial growth which takes place. See, this is the what? This is the lag phase. What? This is the lag phase. This is the log phase. This is the stationary phase, and this is death or decline phase. Death or decline phase. So what happened in lag phase? In lag phase, actually, the bacteria start preparation. Here, slightly amount of bacteria will be increased. They prepare their for the growth. Bacteria prepare them for the growth in lag phase. In log phase, what happened? The number of bacteria will be increased. They divide very rapidly. If all factors are applicable. Means physical and chemical factors are applicable. Culture media that we provide, that are applicable for the bacterial growth. So if all factors are applicable, then the growth of the bacteria will be increased in log phase very rapidly. In a stationary phase, the growth will be constant. Why? Why the growth will be constant in a stationary phase? in this phase the growth will be constant because we provide the culture media, right? We provide the culture media one time, right? When we culture the bacteria in this media, the growth of the bacteria will be increased in log phase. During this growth period, the media will be utilized, right? The media will be utilized, means there is depletion of the media, means depletion of the nutrition that required by the bacteria. So after the depletion, what happened? The growth of the bacteria will be constant, right? There is no increase in the growth of the because there is not presence of the nutrition. There is depletion of the nutrition. That's why in the stationary phase the growth of the bacteria will be constant. Next phase is death or decline phase. In this phase what happened? During this growth phase, toxic material is also released, right? Because metabolic reaction will be takes place, and we also know that during the metabolic process, toxic substance will be also released, and this toxic substance act as poison for the bacteria, and due to the presence of this toxic substance, the bacteria will be die. What? The bacteria will be die. So these are the growth of the bacteria, how it will be takes this bacterial growth. There are 4 phases of the bacterial growth, that is lag phase, log phase, stationary phase and decline phase, where the number of the bacteria will be decreased. Okay, these are the microbial nutrition and cell metabolism cycle. How the microbial nutrition and cell metabolic pathway will be takes place. These are the receptor where micronutrient will be accepted by the receptor and cell take, and their growth will be takes place. Okay. See, these are the viable, means live cell are present, and this black means non-viable, means dead cell are present. Dead cells are present. In this also dead cells are present and viable, both cells are present, but in this majority are dead cells, because in this also during this metabolic pathway toxic material will be released. By this toxic material this bacteria will be die. Clear this? So next is culture media and culture method. What are the different type of culture media and what are the different type of culture method? Actually, culture media, what is the culture media? Culture media is nothing but it is the media provided by us in lab for the growth of the bacteria or microbes. For the growth of the microbes, we provide their media for their proper growth, and we study their metabolic pathway, right? So the media in which microbes will grow, or growth of microbes will be takes place, that media is known as culture media. Understand? That media is known as culture media. So bacteria have to be grown for them to be identified. By appropriate procedure, they have to be grown separately on culture media and obtained as pure for study. Clear? if you want to study a microbes, suppose we want to study a thermophilus bacteria. What? Thermophilus bacteria or E. coli. Okay? If you want to study this thermophilus bacteria and E. coli, then what you do? We isolate this thermophilus bacteria and E. coli, right? Isolate. After isolating this, we culture this isolated bacteria into what? In separated culture media, right? In separated culture media. This is a culture media in which we isolate, in which we culture this thermophilus bacteria. So for growth of this, what we provide? We provide the media, all media for their growth, right? Not you provide, we take both, thermophilus and E. coli both are taken in same culture media. No, we take a separate culture media for each type of microbes. Even in each type of bacteria or fungus, right? And provide a proper condition. For thermophilus, high temperature will be required, and for E. coli, 37 degree or moderate temperature will be required. So this is known as culture media, which we provide for their growth. Clear? The original media used by Louis Pasteur is urine or meat broth. What? Urine, and the media that is the media that are used by Louis Pasteur is urine or meat broth. And liquid media are diffuse growth, and solid media as discrete colonies. Okay. Now what is colony? What is colony? Colony is, see, this is a culture media. Okay, this is a Petri plate. What? This is a Petri plate. This is a Petri plate, and this Petri plate contains the culture media. Okay. We inoculate the bacteria here from inoculating loop. This is the loop by which bacteria are inoculated. Now, after 24 hours or 48 hours, we see this plate. We see that there is colony of the bacteria like this, like this. Okay. This is known as colony. Colony. What? This is known as colony. So what is colony? Colony is a microscopically visible collection of millions of bacteria originating from single bacterial cell. This is known as colony. Okay. Cooked cut potato by Robert Koch, earliest solid media. That is solid media. Who used the solid media? Robert Koch. Which type of solid media are used by Robert Koch? That is potato solid media. What? Potato solid, cooked cut potato. Because potato contain large amount of glucose that are required by the growth of microbes. And next, gelatin. Actually, gelatin are not satisfactory. These are not used in large amount. And next is agar. What is agar? Agar is a solid media. They provide, they solidify any substance. When we want solid media, we add the agar. What? We add agar. Agar function of agar is solidifying. What? Solidifying the substance. It is in a powder form. We took this powder, added in distilled water, right? In this distilled water, add peptone and other nutrient that required for the microbial growth, and kept for 1 hour or 2 hours. After seeing they are converted into a solid form. Now, when they converted into solid form, you inoculate the bacteria. What? Inoculate the microbe, not bacteria only. Inoculate the microbe on this solid culture. This is known as solid culture media. What? Solid culture media. Now you inoculate the microbes in that solid culture media. So agar is used for the as a solidifying agent. Frau Hesse is the scientist who discovered this agar. Agar is isolated from the algae. What? From where? Algae. Used for preparing solid media. Already I told. Obtained from seaweed, that is algae. No nutritive value. Agar not contain any nutritional value. Agar not contain any nutritional value and not affected by the growth of the bacteria. Because they not contain any nutritional value, so they not affect the bacterial growth. They only provide the solid media. And agar melt at 98 degrees Celsius and set at 42 degrees Celsius. 2% agar is employed in solid media. Remember this. How many percent of agar is employed for the solid media? That is 2%. It is very important during the formation of the culture media. Every time 2% agar is sufficient for the culturing the solid media. Now, what are the types of culture media? Based on their consistency, there are 3 types of culture media, that is solid media, liquid media, semi-solid media. And based on the constituent and ingredient, culture media are 4 types, that is simple media, complex media, synthetic or defined media, and special media. What? Based on the constituent and ingredient, the media are 4 types, that is simple media, complex media, synthetic or defined media, and special type of media. Okay, now we study individually in detail. What are the special type of media? Actually, a special type of media are of different types. First is enriched media. Enriched media means the media which contains some special or enrichment nutrient or enrichment nutrient. The media which is special or which contain enrichment nutrient are known as enriched media, or that media is also known as enrichment media. Selective media means the media that are used for the selection or differentiation, not differentiation, selection of special type of microbes. That media is known as selective media. Suppose there are a group of microbes, means the culture media which contain E. coli, Thermophilus or cholera and typhoid. A group of microbes are present in one culture media, and we want to select one only one microbe. Then which media we use? Selective media. Means if we want to isolate the Thermophilus bacteria, then we use selective media and provide high temperature. Then we isolate only Thermophilus bacteria, right? Next is indicator media. Indicator media are used for the as the indicator. What? As used as for the as a from name it is clear that is used for the indicator. And next differential media. Differential media from name it is clear that is used for the differentiate the microbes. Differentiate the, if two types of microbes are present in same media, we want to differentiate that two microbes, then we use this differential media. Next is sugar media. If some microbes require more amount of glucose or high amount of sugar, then for that microbes sugar media are used, right? Then for that microbes sugar media are used. And next is transport media. Transport media means if we want to transport the microbes from one place to another place, then that type of transportation, that types of microbes is known as transportation media. What? Transportation media. And the media which are required for the biochemical reaction or for the metabolic pathway. For the metabolic pathway is known as media for biochemical pathway. Now, based on oxygen requirement, the media are two types. Aerobic media means presence of oxygen, and next anaerobic media means absence of oxygen. Okay. Based on the oxygen requirement, media are of two types, aerobic media and anaerobic media. Aerobic media means in presence of oxygen, anaerobic media means in absence of oxygen. Now, what is solid media? Solid media, already I told you, for solidify agar is used. And how much percentage of agar is used? 2% of agar is used for solidifying the liquid media, right? So solid media contain 2% agar. Remember this. Solid media contain 2% agar. Colony morphology, pigmentation, hemolysis can be appreciated in this solid media. An example of solid media is nutrient agar and blood agar. Okay? Remember the example. Example of solid media is nutrient agar and blood agar. Next is liquid media. Liquid media means the media which not contain agar. Media which not contain agar. For inoculum, this media are used for the inoculum preparation, blood culture, for the isolation of pathogen from a mixture, and nutrient growth. And nutrient example, what is an example? Nutrient growth. Remember this, in solid media, nutrient agar is the example, and in liquid media, nutrient broth is the example. For liquid media, broth is used. The term broth is used in liquid media. And for solid media, agar is used, right? Semi-solid are example of semi-solid is motility media. In semi-solid, what happened? Both broth and solid both are present. Means in this media 0.5% agar is used. What? 0.5% agar is used in solid semi-solid media, and 2% agar is used in solid media. So semi-solid media are used for the motility media, means for the check of motility of the bacteria. Next is simple media. Simple media or basal media both are same. Simple or basal media are culture media which contain the minimum adequate nutrition for non-fastidious organism. What? Simple media or basal media are culture media which contain the minimum adequate amount of nutrition. What? They contain minimum adequate amount of nutrition, right? Fastidious organism only grow when specific nutrients are included in its diet. Example, nutrient broth and agar. In this peptone water composition, lab Lemco 10 gram, peptone 10 gram, NaCl 5 gram and distilled water. So the special or specific type of nutrient that are used is lab Lemco. What? Lab Lemco. Lab Lemco is the special type of nutrient. When 2 to 3% agar is added, then we have it as a nutrient agar. For semi-solid media, 0.2 to 0.4 or 0.5% agar is used. This is basis of most of the media used in the study at common pathogenic bacteria. It is used for subculture of certain organism. In simple media, adequate amount of nutrient is used. In complex media, media other than the basal media is known as the complex media, right? They have added ingredient, provide special nutrient. In synthetic or defined media prepared from pure culture substance and its exact composition is known. That is known as synthetic or defined. Synthetic or defined means it's clear that media which we know what we add and we know the exact composition. We know the exact composition. That is peptone water, 1% peptone plus 0.5% NaCl in water. Clear? Next is enriched media. Enriched media means substance like blood, serum, egg are added to the basal media, then that media is known as enriched media. And this media is used to grow bacteria that are exacting in their nutritional need. Example, blood agar and chocolate agar, because in this media we add the hemolytic substance and in chocolate agar we add the other special type of nutrient like chocolate. Okay, that's why this is known as chocolate media. Another is enrichment media. Enrichment media is a liquid media used to isolate pathogen for a mixed culture, and media is incorporated with inhibitory substance to suppress the unwanted organism. Example, selenite F broth for the isolation of Salmonella, Shigella, and alkaline peptone water for Vibrio and Cholera. Enriched media is a liquid media, and selective media means the inhibitory substance is added to a solid media so that we select our desired microbes. Okay, what happens selective media? We add inhibitory substance so that other microbes are die, and only the microbes which we want that are only present in that culture is known as selective media. Example is McConkey agar, TCBS for Vibrio cholerae, LJ media for tuberculosis. Okay. Next is indicator media. This media contain an indicator which changes color when a bacteria grow in them. Example, blood agar, McConkey media, and Christian's urease media. In indicator media, they indicate the growth of the microbes because they change the color. Another is transport media. Transport media that is used for the transporting the sample. Already I told, delicate organisms may not survive the time taken for transporting the specimen without a transport media. So example is starter media and buffer glycerol slide. Next is anaerobic media. Anaerobic media, from name it is clear that the media which lack oxygen. This media are used to grow anaerobic organisms because they lack oxygen. Next is culture method. Culture method means how we culture the how we inoculate the microbes in culture media. There are different type of method. Culture method employed depends on the purpose for which they are intended. The indication for culture are to isolate bacteria in pure culture, to demonstrate their properties, to obtain sufficient growth for the preparation of the antigen and for other tests, to determine sensitivity to antibiotics, to estimate viable counts and maintain stock culture, right? So there are different type of culture methods: stick culture, lawn culture, stroke culture, stab culture, pour plate culture, liquid culture, anaerobic culture method. In this PPT we study only stick culture. What happen in stick culture? In stick culture we take a loop of the microbes and we streak like this from not by the heavy hand, from free hand. We streak like a free hand. We streak from here, then here, then here, form a cross. Okay. Use a loop to streak a plate, petri plate, a loop. Note the culture on the tip of the loop. Okay. A properly streaked plate. Following convention, there is a colony formation. Note the isolating colonies toward the bottom. Can you spot the likely contaminants? These are the contaminants. So we streak clearly. We take a loop and streak like this, then like this, then like this. Okay, these are the method of the streaking. So these are the whole video about the microbial growth, microbial nutrition and culture media. So I stopped here. Thank you.